Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Walker, MTSS facilitator with Everett Schools, and I'm here for our fifth and final video with Susie Smothers from North Middle School, our school counselor. And we wanted to follow up this series. We've done 4 other videos where we talked about finding some ways to provide some safe and healthy social opportunities for our kids right now. But there is also this aspect of just that things are hard right now. And it's just a struggle and we're all missing out. So we're all of these different things that we might try and help our kids feel better. You have some suggestions for just things are different and there's going to be stress around missing those social opportunities.
Yeah, Kristen, pandemic fatigue is a real thing. And when dealing with upset teens or preteens, parents may be tempted to remind their kids that they're lucky to be healthy during a worldwide pandemic, that in the big picture, missing a dance isn't such a big deal. But really, it's important for us to resist saying those things, because anything that minimizes what teens are feeling right now is not helpful. So instead of trying to fix or downplay their disappointment, it can be really just comforting and connecting to acknowledge their experience and validate that sadness or frustration by saying things like, wow, that must be awful or feel awful. I can see why you'd be so upset. I'm here for you, I'm here with you. The key is for parents to provide empathetic listening for their teens and not a magic wand to fix the situation.
That is so important to think about. I think me as a parent, I say that a lot. Like, we can be thankful for our health and those types of things. That's really a different aspect to think about, just letting them know that we care about their feelings.
Absolutely.
But what would you say? So there's also a point where we might be concerned about our kids and think that this is something bigger and we want to reach out for help. What would be our next step, or where might we turn for help?
Absolutely. And I have some resources that I would love to share with you.
Yes.
Now, this is one that I created with my counselor team at North Middle School, but all the middle schools have different resources listed under their counseling page. So check out whatever your school's counselors have for you. And on here are lots of different coping skills and techniques, but also the hotlines and lines that you can find really helpful in time of need. So you're never alone. Your teen isn't alone. There are resources, there is support, and you can definitely use these resources at any point. So texting 741-741 is a really accessible way for teens to talk with a mental health counselor at any point, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've actually tried it, and you actually get connected right away with an actual person who is a mental health provider and can help in emergent situations. The Trevor Project's a great resource. Domestic violence hotline, Now Matters Now, is a suicide prevention resource. And of course, the Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-TALK. Additionally, if you're worrying about your child's depression, if things are getting a little bit more serious and you think it's something that needs to be addressed, there are resources for finding therapists or mental health counselors. And Psychology Today has a really great find a therapist option where you can put in your zip code and they will give you a list of different providers that are available. You can read about these different providers, see what they specialize in, and have access to their phone number and websites and any kind of information that you might need.
That's great. I know that can be difficult just in our area. It also looks like in your virtual calm room, you have some things that I might just be able to hop online with my son or daughter and look at. You know, we're just going through a moment of stress. I saw you had a lot of just kind of calming activities or calming music to listen to or some relaxation thing.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
A neat resource we could look at together.
Definitely. And you know your kid best, so like you know what makes them tick. Maybe you guys are avid campers and the sounds of a crackling fire could be calming to be playing in the background while they're getting some work done.
That's great. My kids do not go to North Middle School, but I might use your virtual calming room since it's online. I might go to find that.
Yeah, it's just under the North Middle School website. It's under counselors, and there's a link right there. Also, again, I'll direct kids and families back to their schools campus page, because I know our North students can access this there as well, and a lot of counselors in the district have similar resources linked on their school's unique Canvas page as well.
Okay, so either on their Canvas page or on the school website under counseling would both have those options. That's great. Thank you so much. That's such a great, neat resource for families and for our students. So we have here, just to follow up with that web address for the North Middle School one, and then again, checking on your own school's counseling website or looking to see if there's a link through your child's Canvas. Thank you so much for all of these videos, Susie. This has been really great, and hopefully we'll give everybody some good ideas that will match what their family's looking for.
Yep, it's been my pleasure. We're going to get through this.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.